This segment brought to you by Kansas Wheat. Learn more at rediscoverwheat.org.
Farmer from Australia, southeastern Australia. I also do quite a lot of consulting work as well, agricultural consulting work. In the early 1990s, I developed a totally different way of planting crops, and which is actually perennial cover cropping. That entails is planting a crop into a grassland or while those grasses are dormant. A normal type of cover cropping, with sowing an annual crop to create that cover for a following cash crop. With perennial cover cropping or pasture cropping, the grassland or the grass is the cover. So it's growing there all of the time. And I'm sowing a crop into that cover or that grassland while those grasses are dormant. When I first started, because I had a lot of weeds on the farm like everyone's got, I was using very specific rates or very careful rates of herbicides that not kill the grass but control weeds, and I still recommend that when people are starting and transitioning to it. But now, because we've got full ground cover, rarely get any weeds at all, any annual weeds, and not only that, the farm ecosystem and the soil ecosystem is now functioning really well. So nutrients are cycling. We need no fertiliser or very little fertiliser. We don't get insect attack in crops because it has a great diversity of insects in the grassland, and we don't get fungal disease in crops because our soil ecosystem is very diverse as well. I use my great-grandmother as an example because my great-grandfather fell off a horse wagon one time, got run over, broke his leg, and had to have his leg amputated. And there was 9 children in the family, and he went into the house and looked after all the children, and old Granny went out and did all the farm work. They just switched roles. Now, what she did was instilled a great sense of nature and especially a great nurturing ethic, I guess, especially to her grandson, who happened to be my father. And so that has been passed down through the family, that nurturing. And where I'm getting at with this and why I use her as an example for this is that we need more women in agriculture. And the reason we need more women is that women are nurturers. And us guys, I mean really, in relation to agriculture, we just want to kill things. And we use bulldozers, tractors, ploughs and pesticides to kill everything. Whereas women actually want to keep things alive and nurture things. And agriculture should be about nurturing, not killing things. Looking at it, just personally, for me, I've got to because I travel around the world at the speaking now, I'd meet such a diverse range of farmers and fellow speakers. We're learning so much from each other, and so we can speed up this process of change. And the people just new to this, coming to something like this the first time. Usually a lot of this stuff blows their minds that haven't heard of it before, and a great learning thing. And usually there's a lot of good adoption of different and newer ways of doing things.
Valley Vet Supply is devoted to providing information and professional quality products at reasonable prices.
Valley Vet Supply.
KFRM is one of the largest farm radio stations in the nation, dedicated to informing and entertaining rural listeners from northern Oklahoma to southwestern Nebraska. You can catch KFRM in many ways, of course, 550 on the AM dial, streaming at kfrm.com, or on your smartphone by going to the TuneIn Radio app, or on Ag AM in Kansas on Tuesdays and Facebook every day of the week. KFRM, tune us in. You'll be glad you did.